Hey everybody, just want to say hello. I had a really interesting day today. I heard from a friend who is a PPC supporter, and we were just acquaintances before, but it's Ryan Wunsch, who lives in Leader and is a fantastic photographer. Anyways, he got talking with me, and the more that he gets to know me, the more excited that he is about the PPC. In fact, he said a week ago, I would never have put any election sign on my front lawn. He says, right now, I think I could put 8 on my front lawn. Tonight, I went to a neighbor near me who I had visited yesterday, and they had a ladies' Bible study going on. So I decided to come back tonight at a better time. She says, I was hoping you would come back. I tried to find you online. So sat down, her husband was there, and another friend who had been an economics prof at McGill for 22 years. Well, man, we talked the whole night. All 3 of them became PPC members, which was exciting. And I was talking to Terry, who was the one who beforehand had already decided he was going to vote for the PPC. He said, I was just trying to win my wife over. His wife said, well, tell me why this won't mean splitting the vote. I'm afraid it might mean Trudeau gets in. I said, in this constituency, no. You've got 69% of the vote in the last election was Conservative. Second place was the Liberals at 15 and the NDP with 13. You could split that vote not only in half, you could split it in 4, and you would still have more than the second place person. So I was really excited to talk to them, and they have a grandchild. The daughter, their daughter, the child's mom, had actually had a crystal meth addiction, and when discovered that she was pregnant, she went sober, she went off of drugs, and the child is perfectly fine, and that is the happiest little boy that I've seen in a long time. He impersonated me at one point like this, and like screamed woo, like that, and gosh, that was the cutest thing. But the quote of the night was from Grandpa Terry, who said, I wish that Stephen Harper had gotten rid of the CBC when he had the chance. He says he knew he was going to lose the election. He should have got rid of it. He says, I want to see someone put a stake in the heart of the CBC and bury it in a pile of garlic in a coffin in broad daylight. So he feels even more strongly about it than I think the PPC party does. But yes, the PPC party has said that they would privatize the CBC. Incidentally, I interned for the CBC. That's not something I told Terry tonight. Anyway, they said, do you have business cards? I says, no, but if you support us, then I can afford to have some. So you know what? They all bought 5-year memberships in the PPC, and that's only $20. So I am excited about the people that I'm meeting, and if you haven't looked into the PPC, I encourage you to do so. Maxime Bernier is a person of principle, and we're going to need to have that voice, because in all likelihood, it's probably going to be the sheer government, but we need a voice in opposition. We just need a handful. We can get a handful of people that are to the right, and will be that conscience, so that when all these voices are coming from the left, the NDP, the Liberals, the Greens, that the Conservatives can have a voice on the right that is pushing them to do the right thing, and also moving them in that direction, because they know that there's a portion of the electorate that they cannot ignore, that has another option that they have to accommodate. So that's it. Thank you for being on board, and I will talk to you later. Ha, still